Yo, this Trill G, Life's a Rodeo. Yo, hit me with questions. Man, I'm choosing soul food, man. You gotta get that good barbecue, that good mac and cheese, man. You gotta have all that. You know what I'm saying? It's a soul food, like really, like South, like you gotta get that. You gotta get that mac and cheese. You gotta get baked potatoes. You gotta get pulled pork, sausage, ribs, man, all that. Man, honestly, my mama teased, like, real shit, boy. First off, I ain't finna get my ass beat. The second off, man, like, she do got the best mac and cheese in the whole world, and she know I be saying that. She know I be saying that on repeat. Best mac and cheese my mama teased, man, like, real shit. Man, real shit, just keep on your grind, keep the motivation, and don't let nothing influence you otherwise. Just keep hustling, keep doing what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? And, like, don't let the haters get into your ear. Because I know how the haters can really get into your ear and, like, burrow like a bug, you know what I'm saying? And really, like, start to make you think different on yourself. So, like, really don't let them haters say nothing else to you. You know what I'm saying? Just keep on hustling. Just keep on doing what you gotta do. Love, man. Like, honestly, man. I thought I was in love a couple times, man. Man. But at this day and age, at this point in life, man, honestly, the only thing I love is my music and my family. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for no other. You know what I'm saying? I got time enough for people coming in my life and all that, but unless you're gonna make a serious impact, I don't believe in none of that. I'm gonna take a boat. I'm gonna get off that bitch. Yeah. We ain't finna stay on that island no more. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna make a generator. That way I can make a propeller, you know what I'm saying? Get off that bitch. And third thing, I think I'm gonna go with a genie for that bit. Hell yeah. I'm gonna do some Aladdin shit, you know what I'm saying? Switch that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Get some wishes in that bit. You know what I'm saying? Get a few extra things in that. Top 3 movies. Gotta be the Friday trilogies first off, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go with Friday 1, the OG, you know what I'm saying? Boy, that was my issue, you know what I'm saying? I still got the whole trilogy in my crib on the disc. I know ain't nobody got no disc nowadays, but I still got the disc in my crib. But that really the issue right there. That Friday movie. Then just cause I grew up playing football my whole life, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta go with Friday Night Lights, cause it really, like, just being a Texas boy playing football my whole life, people tend to relate to that. And so I ended up relating to that. And third off was the movies, Shotters. Man, that bit, boy, an OG right there, you know what I'm saying? OG with the OG Mad Max, boy. Real shit, man. Not no that Apocalypto type Mad Max. Nah, we got the OG, you know what I'm saying? Dreadhead, Mad Max, shoot 'em up. That was it, man. I gotta put that as third, though, for real. So, best way to put it is basically is what is stated in the Bible. I believe a lot into Christianity, into the Bible, and so I believe in heaven and hell after we die. And so I believe I don't believe in traditional though Christianity. So I believe that if you're just a good person overall, you know what I'm saying? Not judging on what you had to do in your life to be that good person. But just if you a good person overall, you gonna make it to heaven. You know what I'm saying? So God doesn't judge you on the fact of what you had to do in your life, but more of what your intentions was. You know, man. See, I fuck with a lot of TV shows, but the one that gotta come to my mind will be it's between King of the Hill and The Simpsons, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta go with The Simpsons overall, cause I grew up off them two shows, watching with my daddy and all that when I was real young. And Bart Simpson would be my favorite character off them two shows, man. Like, I really related to Bart when I was real young, because when I was real young, before I became a teenager, I used to be a little skater boy, you know what I'm saying? So, like, Bart being a little skater boy, you know what I'm saying? I relate to that on top of things, and him being a little rebel, you know what I'm saying? And all that into a typical American household, you know what I'm saying? And so I related to Bart, a lot, because a lot of people looked at me as a child coming from a typical American household, but they ain't know, like, my background of, you know what I'm saying, my stepfather, he from Africa, so you know how African parents be, they be real strict and all that shit. And so, like, I had to really stay on my P's and Q's and all that shit, but I ain't want to. And so I was real rebellious, and so I related to Bart a lot into that show. Shit, boy. That's a good one, man. Honestly, a lot of what's happening nowadays, man. And I've been saying this on a repeat, man. We need to make a change or defund or whatever needs to happen to the police department. You know what I'm saying? Something needs to change in order to make that where it's no longer a force that it's just, you know what I'm saying, that it's feared. You know what I'm saying? It's more of like what you're grown up to be heard of what it's supposed to be. Because as a child, you grow up hearing like, oh, the police department is supposed to be somebody you trust in that can help you whenever. But it's really somebody just as corrupt as the dope boys and just as corrupt as the motherfucking cartels, man. And they don't really be helping. So, like, a lot of times when you raised in that environment, you just don't want to, like, when it comes to that, you won't call them. And so it's really the first thing that needs to be changed. And whenever anybody comes into power, you know what I'm saying, like that, like as a president, man, keep it a buck. I know my big homie gonna like this shit, man. I'll choose the Wild Wild West, man. Gotta keep it a buck, man. Like, that's back in the day where you could, you know what I'm saying, if you kept to your own, if you had the street mentality like a lot of these motherfuckers say they got, you know what I'm saying, if you had that real street mentality, you mind your own business, you get your money, you do what you gotta do, ain't nobody gonna bother you back in the Wild Wild West, bruh. If you that motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying, that shit a whole nother story. You know, like, and you ain't gonna have no laws fucking with you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was Billy the Kid with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, there wasn't no laws fucking with him like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was a little white boy that looked like a child, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, he was still able to pop that shit without nobody saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody crossed him wrong, pop their ass right there. Ain't nobody saying nothing. So I think the Wild Wild West is really where the real motherfuckers was. Like, that's the heart. Like, and a lot of people want to say that's the heart of the United States, and that it really is, because a lot of motherfuckers want to say United States is, you know what I'm saying, we built up a lot of real motherfuckers, but the heart of the United States is the Wild Wild West. And if you was to make it in the Wild Wild West, you gotta be a real motherfucker. it wasn't hit kind of close to me though, for real, because like a lot of people struggle with mental health and all that, and me personally, I've struggled with mental health issues myself. Like I I I've dealt with like suicidal thoughts and all that, and I've been at the point where, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gotta say it, but I've been to that point. And so like with mental health, it's really like when I was in that situation, my big homie really like that day I had that shit going on, and the day that gun was to my head, my big homie really was the one that answered the call and really talked me down, really. So it's all about like with the mental health issue. It's like all I want to say is if like anybody suffering from it, anybody going through it, you know what I'm saying, just open up and just talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody close to you, like real shit. It don't matter what you going through, like somebody gonna feel you. You know?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I gotta go with my main man, Mac Miller, man. Like real shit. Like that's my dog, R.I.P. Like all I ever wanted in my life was to see that man alive, real shit. You know what I'm saying? And like R.I.P. that he passed away. I ain't get the chance to see him live, all that, but you know what I'm saying? Like God got plans, so it works out in the end. And so like if I ever did get the chance, you know what I'm saying, in heaven and talk to him, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. But Mac will be the man because he really inspired me to become who I am, and really inspired me to like quit bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Cause life is all about quitting bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta quit bullshitting yourself and chase your dreams. Cause once you quit bullshitting yourself, you gonna really chase your dreams, and you really gonna become what you gotta become. Shit, I'm choosing invisibility. Like real shit. Like no cap. With invisibility, man, you can get away with everything, man. Like you can end up going invisibility, you can end up going boy, you do anything. You can finesse people, you can get over, man. Like you can do this, that, one. Man, ain't nobody gonna notice, man. They'll be like, man, what the fuck? Shit floating, man. Like, hell, man. But yeah, most definitely invisibility. Like, got to. Can't let them ops see you now. Can't let them ops see you. So it has to be between Grandson Anita and Booker Eli. Like, shout out my Nana, Juanita. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love her to death. I made Grandson Anita as an inspiration for her. You know what I'm saying? To show her and all that. And I got another song coming up about her because she's really my inspiration. But Eli was my little bro, not biologically, but when I moved to Alabama, he was offensive tackle and I was defensive end playing football. And so I used to show him a lot of shit. I used to like show him like what a motherfucker gonna do, bruh. Like I was coming out of high school. I had a couple NAIA offers, and I was all county in 5A Alabama high school football. And so I used to show him like what I knew, you know what I'm saying, to help him better himself. And so when I moved away to Alabama, or to the University of Alabama, later on he ended up about a year and a half later down the line, it was his senior night, and he ended up flipping his car about 7 times and died. on the road. You know what I'm saying? At his funeral and all that. And at the time, I wasn't in the position to be able to drive back to go to his funeral. And so when that all happened, I created a Book of Eli. I got the title from the movie, The Book of Eli. But I called it Book of Eli because it was about Lil E, Lil Spray. You know what I'm saying? Even though he never turned okay. Like, it was about him, you know what I'm saying? And, like, how I felt. Because, like, that shit hit on a whole new level.
Sure.
Me, like, I'm gonna start it off with a little joke. You know what I'm saying? My stepdad might like this because it was his favorite movie. You know what I'm saying? It was Me in Life, 42. Nah, I'm playing. But nah, my stepdad gonna like that because it's in a movie a long time ago. But nah, I think the Me in Life, for real, on a real tip, the whole meaning is to just love who's real to you. You know what I'm saying? And as long as those people around you are real, everything gonna work out in the end. Everything gonna be good. Everything gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? As long as you are true to yourself and are real to your family, no matter whether it's blood or no matter whether it's you just met them. You know what I'm saying? If they your family, they your family. You know what I'm saying? If you real to them, it's all gonna work out in the end. So with that being said, the meaning of life really is love, and love not in the conditional sense of you loving a partner, but you having love for your family and your friends. You know what I'm saying? Your brothers. Yo, it's your boy Trill G. What's popping with Big 4L in this bitch? Yo, I got my new music across all platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, all that bitch. Y'all know where to check me out at. Check me out on Instagram at _official_Trill G. YouTube channel, bro. YouTube music, bro. All that. Check out my new YouTube video, bro, for the single Strangers. Let's run that bitch up.
And we're good.
Bet.
There we go,
Bet.
bro.